Whole primal prime ribs 100-day dry age versus 100-day wet age, ladies and gents. Let's get it. What's going on, everybody? It's Mel Schmiller Jr., Darkside of the Grill here with another epic video. This time we're doing 100-day dry age versus 100-day wet age primal prime rib. That's right, we got the 7-bone prime ribs, been sitting for 100 days. We're gonna throw them up against each other and see which one we like better. Are you ready for it? I'm ready for it. Ladies and gents, let's get right into it, shall we? Boom! We're gonna put this guy aside. This is exactly how I did it in my dry aging cabinet right here on this beautiful tray. Look at it, it's nice and clean. It didn't even drip. We left the fat cap on it. What we did was we pulled it right out of the cryovac, cleaned it up with some paper towels. We set it on there and we let her go for 100 days. Now we got this wet age, the exact same thing. We left it just the way we picked it up. And we're gonna cut it open right now. We're gonna cut some roasts, we're gonna cut some steaks. We're gonna put one of these steaks, one of these beautiful ribeye steaks up against one of these ribeye steaks, see which one wins. I cannot wait. Got ourselves a beautiful boning knife, got a trimming knife. Let's get right into it, shall we? Super excited for this. Oh. Now the first thing, anytime you're doing any wet aging, let me tell you right now, when you crack this open, oh, she gonna be funky, baby. She gonna be funky. You're gonna think it went off, baby. It didn't go off yet. It didn't. That's the sulfur, the exchanges of gas inside that bag that are making it that beautiful smell. Take a look at this. Absolute monster right there. Oh, gorgeous, just gorgeous. Get rid of this. Got our paper towel, always with the paper towel, man. Anytime you're cutting these guys down, cleaning it up, drying it up. Take a look at that, isn't that gorgeous? That fat cap, just beautiful. Now as you let this sit in the air, that smell's gonna get a little better. We're gonna take the biggest ones right here. See these gigantic bones, right? We're gonna save those guys for our rib roast. We're gonna do, what do you figure, a 3-bone rib roast out of this and a 3-bone rib roast out of that. I think that's exactly what we're gonna do. So we're gonna pick our 3 right there, right down the middle. Boom, just like that. Look at that color, that marbling, absolutely gorgeous. Now, should we trim this up a bit? We're gonna take that fat cap and clean that fat cap up. Straight down the back of those bones. Just like that, baby, just like that. And we're trying not to take too much of that meat out of there, but we're pulling that fat cap back. Now would be a great time if you wanted to French this. Just chasing those bones, pulling those beautiful pieces of meat out of there. Don't throw this away, people. That's perfect for stir fry. You can even kebab those suckers up. Look at that. Absolutely perfect. I'm all about saving. Whenever you're doing this, I'm all about saving. Just like that. I'm not going to spend too much time on these bones because we want to get to the test. But I'll show you our finished results like that. French, nice. This fat cap, we could keep trimming that down, but I'm gonna leave it, right? Because I like a nice fat cap when I'm cooking my rib roasts. I like a nice fat cap when I'm cooking my rib roasts on the big green egg. Real nice, real easy. Take a look at that. Just perfect. We're gonna set her aside. Bada boom, bada bing. Now let's get into those steaks, shall we? Absolutely gorgeous right there. Now we're going to look at that knuckle. Oh yeah, just gorgeous. Cut right through there. Boom. Look at the size of that monster right there. Isn't that gorgeous? And same deal, just like that. Down the back of that fat cap, nice and easy. Left a little bit on that tip. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And there we have it. And that's the one we're going to keep. That beautiful end piece right there. Look at that. Perfect. This is the one we're going to throw up against that one, that 100-day dry aged. I cannot wait. Beautiful. Now we're going to wrap these guys up, put them aside, pull this one out, get ready to go. All right, now we're ready for this beautiful dry aged chunk. Let me tell you, this thing weighs, I want to say 40% less than that wet aged one weighed already. So this is an indication that this thing has done exactly what the dry aging process is needed to do. My favorite dry aging, I'm not going to lie to you, is like 21 days. But we pushed this to 100 just for science. So let's check it out. Ladies and gents, we're going to do our what? 3 bone, 1, 2, 3. The big 3 right there. Get her started. It's like sawing through wood. Take a look at that. Oh. Boom. Oh, wow. Absolutely gorgeous. That deep red, that beautiful yellow and the marbling, and look how hard it is, even in there. Absolutely perfect. And oh, just super beefy, baby. You know what? I'm going to bring you in for the rest of this to take a closer look at how we trim this up and clean this up. Also, all of the stuff that we're cutting off of this, we're going to save because we're going to make a beautiful beef broth out of it. It's absolutely imperative that we do it like that. No waste with this. No waste at all. So we're going to start by going right down that fat cap, right down the back of the bones. Like I said, this is stiff, just like wood. Boom, perfect cut. You see that? That's how you do it. That would make some beautiful tallow right there. We'll put that aside. We're going to French this guy too. Why? Because we're difficult like that. We want to see it, so why not? Right down the back of the bone. Nice and easy. Boom. Just like that. Almost no meat wasted whatsoever. We want to save as much of this dry aged goodness as we can. And then in between the bones, nice and easy. Now you want to take a nice small knife when you've done this and just scrape those bones, clean them off real pretty. This is a demonstration. They call it Frenching, right? You want to French these suckers up. Absolutely beautiful. Now what we're going to do, I'm going to bring you in for this. Now all of this outside, this hard business has to come off, but we're going to go as thin as we possibly can. We're looking for like 1/8 of an inch because we don't want to waste it. You'll be able to feel what's hard and what's not. This outside steak, she's gonna have to go. Just like that, nice and easy. Beautiful. See, there's a little bit of hard stuff still there. We'll just chase her down, just like that. It's almost like wood, but take a look at how nice and beautiful that is inside. Nice, dark. Oh, this is gonna be so good. There we go. Just like that. Same with the bottom. Just gently. Like I said, we don't want to cut too much off. We're just cutting off the aged bit. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And there we go. Beautiful roast. Absolutely beautiful roast. We'll truss that up. Can you believe it's 30% smaller than the other roast too, isn't it? Isn't that crazy? Just like that. And like I said, save these bits. Make a beautiful beef broth out of these. Bang. Now we're going to go into here. This guy right there. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Little fat tail. Right around that bone. Click. Now we got, like I said, 1/8 of an inch. That's all we need. That's all we need, people. The rest, nice and clean. Take a look at that beautiful 100-day dry age ribeye right there. Absolutely perfect. You can French these up too if you want. Nice and easy. Myself, not into it. It's wasting meat at that point. I want to eat this. But I'll just show you how easy it is to do. Bada boom, bada bing, and like I said, you just scrape it up. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now let's start on this guy. Oh. Boom. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. There we go. Beautiful. Perfect. 100-day dry age ribeye right there. And one of the tricks I like to do, I like to put the meaty side down when you're dry aging, bones up. That way you end up with this nice flat back, which makes this trimming absolutely a breeze, baby. Right behind the bones. Like I said, 1/8 of an inch. You'll see it. You'll see it exactly what you're looking for. Oh, perfect. Just perfect. Now this is the last one, so we're going to start on that end. And you see there's a few places where the air got through. So we're going to be taking probably 3/8 to a 1/2 inch off the end of this. Right? And then with the smaller knife, just chase that little edge. There we go. Nice, soft, supple meat. And this is what we're going to go head to head. 100-day wet age, 100-day dry age. Perfect, right there. Right behind the bone. Chase that down. Cut that back cap. Just like that, baby. That's it, that's her, right there. 100-day dry age ribeye up against that 100-day wet age ribeye. Let's get it, people. Oh, and look at all of the beautiful trim we got to make tallow, to make beef broth, the stew that you could make. Let me tell you, oh, beef bouillon, man, anything you want to do, it's there for you. Look at that. How can you argue with that? Absolutely gorgeous. And just a quick shout out, here's the difference in size. There's our 100-day wet aged, right? And there's our 100-day dry aged. Look at the difference in size of those two. Isn't it insane? Oh. Look at the difference in size of those two. Isn't it insane? I'm going to say 40% right off the bat. Just like that. Crazy. Beautiful though, isn't it? Just beautiful. Beautiful coloring. Wonderfully marbled. It smells fantastic. And take a look at that size difference, ladies and gents. Look at this. 100-day wet aged. 100-day dry aged right there. That's easily, what, 40, 50, 60%? I don't even know, man. I'm not good at math, but we're going to trim this guy up just a little bit. Make this fair. Take a look at that. Absolutely crazy. We're going to truss them up right now. Give them an honest day in court. Easy peasy. I love to truss anything that needs to hold the juices, right? Anything that needs to hold those juices in, that's when we're going to do this trussing. Because what it does is it keeps the shape, which is absolutely important, and it holds those juices in, holds that shape. Just like that. And now we're going out on the big green egg. Reverse sear these bad boys. Look at this, it's like a roast, this one. Crazy. That's a Mel-sized steak right there. Like I said, when Mel is doing dry aging, his ideal day, 21 to 27 days is what I like to shoot for. Why? Because I don't lose nearly as much of that size. Take a look at the difference here. Trussed up, you can really see. Bada boom, bada bing. Let's get them out on the big green egg right now. Okay, so we got the big green egg fired up. We just threw a paper towel in there with some olive oil, right? We got one side direct, so this is going to be red hot, rage and cages style. And on the other side, we got the deflector in there, that egg deflector. And we're going to reverse sear the steaks on this side first. We're going to bring them up to about 120 before we rocket fire them over the gates of hell over here to finish them up. But first, I think we should truss those bad boys up. Just give them an even chance, right? Give them an even chance to finish this battle up. Let's get into it. Nice and warm. Indirect on the big green egg. There we go. We're going to let these buck now. They're going to go just like that. Fantastic. Indirect over that plate setter, right? We're going to let this rock until they hit 120 internal, and then we're going to hit them over the sear. Easy peasy, baby. Let's get it. All right, we're rocking around 350. Take a look at this. Coming along just perfect. Oh, gorgeous steaks. Gorgeous steaks, smelling fantastic. Everything's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. And that charcoal's getting ready. Oh, we're going to have us a sear off, baby. Take a look at that. All right, now we're temping these. Take a look at this. This little guy, right? There it's 106. Right there, 127. So this is crazy. This guy, we're still down in the 90s. So I'm going to pull this guy and rest it right now. Super important that we rest this guy right now. We're going to let this guy buck on. So let's do that. All right, so she's temping at 110. I'm going to take it and flip it. We're going to cook the rest off this way. This should speed it up just a little bit. Okay, each of these have hit 120s and been rested. Now it's time to hit that flame sear. Get them up to 135. Oh, baby. Here we go. This is the way it has to happen now. We're going to get that nice flame kiss sear on them. Finish them off. We're going to take them to 132, maybe 135. Let them rest for 5 minutes and then slice into them. This is going to be absolutely deadly. Going roughly 2 minutes aside. Get the flames up there. Oh, cannot wait. Oh, baby. All right, we're done. Packing them up, letting them rest for 10 minutes, and we're going to slice into them. And here we are, these perfect steaks, done to perfection off the big green egg. Let's take a look at this, shall we? 100-day dry aged versus 100-day wet aged right there. Pull the butcher's twine off. Everything's fantastic. Take a look at this. Let's slice into this, shall we? Not gonna lie to you, I'm more excited about this dry age than I am the wet age, just because I'm used to it, right? Oh, absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. And then we got our wet age. Ooh, smells fantastic. All right. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of salt across there. Are you ready? I think it's taste test time. Wet aged versus dry aged. Pretty in pink, baby. Let's give it a shot, shall we? And here we go. And here we go, 100-day wet aged. Gotta give her 2 bites. Give her an honest day in court. It's definitely aged. Got that nutty taste to it. Super juicy, super tender. Now we got 100-day dry aged. Oh man. A lot tighter. A lot more solid, but super beefy. Super beefy, super flavorful. That's it. It's a dry age all day long, baby. 100%. I'm going to take a dry age over a wet age any day of the week. And there we go. Wet age. Wet age versus dry age. 100 days. That's in the books, baby. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think. Oh. And that salt, that big flake salt. Oh. It's dry age, baby. All day long. Dry age for me. Till next time, Dark Side of the Grill. Out.